It's somewhat difficult to make videos like these because I'm so baffled in my head as to why more people aren't upset at what's happening in Australia. I mean, when did we become okay with any sort of internment or concentration camp holding people against their will? It's interesting. I was watching Owen Schroyer at a Beto or O'Rourke rally in Austin, Texas, and he's asking them about abortion, my body, my choice, and what other aspects of big government they would like to see in their lives. And it was interesting because a lot of them were saying, "Oh yeah, I want more gun control." And then he would ask, "Okay, well, can you give me an example of where that has worked?" And they would they would inevitably say Australia, and that should be a red flag. If they say Australia, they have no idea what it's like in Australia right now. They took all their guns a while ago. I don't remember why. Probably mass killings, and then they did the buyback thing. And I think liberals see that as a success, not in that it prevented gun violence or lowered the murder rate, but that it successfully grabbed all the guns from the people. And we look at Australia now, and they're locked down. They have concentration camps for unvaccinated people. If you're okay with that, then we have a problem. Because if you're okay with that in another country, and you're okay with that kind of out of sight, out of mind, I'm not going to pay attention to it, and then all of a sudden it's here, it's too fucking late. It's too late once it's here. We're lucky we see a warning sign on the other side of the world that tyranny is coming. That fascism, socialism, communism, globalism, all of it. I mean, it's a combination of all of it. But it's coming. If it's not already here in California and New York, they're already vaccinating children. They're already making it mandatory for them to be vaccinated. I say vaccinated, to be injected before they can go to school. I mean, it's a slippery slope. How long is it going to take? How long is it going to take until we're Australia, until we're New Zealand, until we're Germany, until we're all these other countries, all these other Western countries that are restricting people on the argument of my body, my choice? We have feminists and lots of women that'll scream, my body, my choice, my body, my choice. But then when I want to use the same argument for my body and it being my choice, that's not legitimate. That's hypocritical. You're using an argument for you that works for you, but not for me. That's not a logical, consistent argument. We need to wake up. I know that sounds, it's like a catch-all for everybody. Wake up, wake up. We need to at least have discussions, conversations, discourse about this. You can't just flat out tell me I'm wrong without refuting or dismissing, or well, I guess you can dismiss, but without refuting the things that I'm saying. I mean, there's video online of this happening, of people being rounded up and taken to concentration camps. Video from inside the concentration camp. Video after this one woman in Australia was released after 2 weeks. She tells about her experience. How do we just toss that aside? How do we not listen to any of it? How do we just say she's lying when she has video evidence, when she has documentation of it happening? Why can't we just simply have the conversation? Why can't we ask the question? It's the same thing with citizens being terrorists because they question the election or they question COVID protocols. Aren't we supposed to question shit?